Well, no, they go to the site though, right? They use the original link that just brings them to the site.
Yeah.
And then when they click on the new...
See, they won't get the link in the team chat because it's a team chat.
Yes.
You could send it to them.
Yes. But they just use your WhatsApp, your YouTube channel that they're on. And then they see that the new thing is there, streaming live.
Yeah.
And it works for period 1 and 2, but it doesn't work for period 3, and they don't know why. I'll see if I can... I'm going to get them to message me if they...
Yeah, so I'm live right now. So there's a couple ways they can go in to the channel to live, and they should see that there's a live stream, and that's the internet link.
Yep. I'll wait to see if they check in here. Oh my God, Doris is here for her second game of hockey.
Yeah.
Here, do this. You're on the internet. Oh, Randy, I might have just fucked this up. Just make sure I didn't fuck it up. Nope. Nope, not at all. I said I might have just messed it up though.
That's fine. Hey, Doug. Good, how are you? Got the heat on? Yeah. Hi. How are you?
But I only really love things that together. And even then, like, there's been a bunch of, like, whatever, the places where they go on.
Yeah.
The only way that happens, though, is if you don't have a job.
Yeah.
You need them.
Solid 2 minutes without a whistle there. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for tuning in. Barn burner tonight, Friday night. U18 local league hockey action. Saugeen Shores Local League 1 taking on the South Bruce Blades tonight. Coming to you live from Southampton. South Bruce opening up the scoring for this game, squeaking in a goal. 1-0. The scoreboard says 2-1, but that's wrong. It is a 1-goal game though, and South Bruce scored it. Storm acting defensively in our zone, trying to get it out. Hard bullet in there. 15 picks it up, sends it for a ride. It's out and in. 7 flips it ahead to 16. Caden Loziak, Owen Moulton chasing that down. Owen picking up some speed, crossing the neutral zone. And into South Bruce territory, around behind the net, and dropped it there. Just picked back up. Owen giving a little resistance for them to get out of the zone, but they do. Comes around 19, Neben, picks that up, scoots it around. 9 there to pick that up. 9 with the chip, off to 11 with the chip, and comes out 11. Looking for some help. Off to South Bruce, 11. Firing it in, Aiden blockering that away. Joey giving that a flip and getting it into the South Bruce zone. As it spends some time behind the net and comes back out. Saugeen Shores getting some new legs out. And South Bruce regrouping with a long shot up for that high guy. Oh, and a dangerous one there with that guy at the corner of the net. No one on him. 8, Joey Parsons. To Jaden. Jaden flips it in. Back to Logan Haslam. Left it there, and South Bruce picks it up. Three around to 18. 18 again. Logan looking for that feed. And that's going to be ice. Two, 4, 6 line out here right now. Gonna make a difference. Battling with some high sticks and holding and stuff that's not really getting noticed. Mason and Tyler Chan getting some friction in the D zone. 18, Logan gonna move in. Sawyer's there to pick that up. Tyler to Mason, chipped out and sent in with some height deep into the zone. Logan Haslam up to 6. 6 ahead, hits 4. 4's in across the line. Nice try from Tyler with that one-timer, letting it rip there. Tyler having to hustle back. Nine sat up in the corner. Cross ice. That pass picked off and picked back up by Logan behind the net. Sent out. Hayden reading that one well from the blue line. Able to flip it up and over his head. 18. Looking for an out there. That'll be nice. No. Waved off. Play continues. That's around for Ronan. Back to Owen. Owen ahead. And that's Rob. As South Bruce heads back the other direction, and they do get it to the net, but Aiden's able to cover. Jaden, Joey, and Carson out here now for the forward line. Cooper and Evan for the D. Jaden heads in. Jaden over to Joey. Joey with deflected away. Carson picks that up in the corner. Carson backhands back to Jaden. Jaden with a shot. Blocked by South Bruce, and this one heads to the net. Joey picks it up. Unable to get a hold of it there behind the net. Carson moves in. Carson sends it back behind. Cooper able to step into that. Give Joey another chance. Around to Jaden, and it's out of the zone. Evan picks it back up, sends it spot on net with a bit of a bounce. Those are good opportunities, Evan. Evan again. Eight, 17. 17 with a nice shot in, a little high and wide. 8 pokes that ahead to Jaden. Jaden back to Cooper. It's across the line. And Carson's going to have to come out for that as it's bunted back in. We chase it around in the O zone. 5. Fights for possession in the corner. Or sorry, I guess it's 6. Mason fighting for possession there in the corner. It's off towards the net. 2, 4, and 6 back out now. 14 steps up. Eli able to keep that alive. Back to 2. Back to 19. Neben with a good grab there at the blue line. Able to hold that in the zone. South Bruce getting another one in, making it 2-0.
Well, we're still winning.
If you look at the scoreboard. Storm winning the draw. 18 sends it into the O zone. South Bruce picks that back up. Lots of back and forth behind the net. Kind of comes out. South Bruce miffed on the shot, but able to still kind of send it. And they still keep possession. Logan Haslam has it now. 18 off the boards. Up to number 4. 4 backhands it out. A lot of batting around here from the Storm, and really not a lot of intentional passes or practicing or playing what we've practiced. This one's winged around. Logan picks that up. Chip, and it's out. Logan again. And that pass picked off right on the blue line by South Bruce. Logan there to pick that up. Comes out. .15 upended in the corner there by South Bruce. No call. Someone's mouth guard on the ice. 9 got a hold, looking for an opportunity, and guess they didn't get it across side. Backhanded in. Caden Loziak there to move in on it. Eli missed the assignment. That 1 foot dart in front of the net. Hand passed down by South Bruce. I think that was maybe in the mesh. You can blow the whistle for that, so go to a face-off. Number 8, Joey Parsons in the draw for the Storm. Eight with a nice chip there, creating an opportunity for himself. And 13 and 8 are in. Caden Root, nice pass in front of the net and unable to get tipped in. As the boys just having a little trouble reading one another tonight. 13 with a stick on it again. 13 back to 3. 3's going to fire that in. Nicely done. Didn't connect. Carson chases that down. Eli keeping Logan keeping that alive. And a battle on the boards, 8 and 17. Tyler Chan again. Picked up by Carson. South Bruce shoveling that ahead, looking for their high guy. And for the face-off. 2-0 for the South Bruce Blades. Minute 51 left in this first period. Four gets a hold and unable to get the shot off. These guys are just getting their sticks in front of them any chance they get. We've definitely worked on that as a skill. 15 sends that around. 6 able to give that a flip, and looks like that puck went in, making it 3-0. Four with a nice backhander to 5, and 5 giving it back to him. And then 4's off and away down into the zone with some speed, and he gets robbed. Puck comes out. And an opportunity again by South Bruce as they fire it towards the net. Aiden able to handle that one. Four sends it out. And ice. Aiden able to glove that one down. With 15 seconds on the clock in this 3-0 first period. I wonder what the message will be in between periods. Both teams skate to their bench. I zoomed in a bit on the bench there for the Saugeen Shore Storm. Not that it'll let me hear what they're saying, but
yeah, this team is strong. This team is the second place team. And also it's going to happen too, I find, as soon as if we're losing or winning a lot.
yeah.
You know? Both any team doesn't play as well together as a team. Tight games, they play, and we kind of want tight games. They play awesome in tight games. They start falling apart. They start thinking that they can rely on each other. Yeah. Any game, they think that maybe I can do it alone because
Yep. No, you're right. You're exactly right.
and then, but we've had a lot of close games, the tie games, which have really built the team up.
Yeah. Back into Saugeen Shores territory, up to 6. 6 getting it across the line, down into South Bruce territory. South Bruce picking it up. 17 there to try to take possession. Back to 3. 3 moves it ahead for 17 tip, and it's in the zone. Carson chases it down. Number 2 firing one spot on. Goalie able to bash that down, but the play continues. 7 and 6 able to keep that alive for a moment with some physicality. Not a single penalty has been given yet in this game. Six fires one towards the net, and it's back around. 7 is going to get a hold. 7 back down and around behind. Out to 2. Back to 5. 5 behind the net, looking for 6. 6 with another little poke there from Sawyer, with some good opportunities from the Storm coming in strong on the offensive zone. First little bit of pressure that we've really seen in this game coming at you here in the second period. Ooh. A tough hit into the boards. 15 goes to the box on that one. I don't think it was anything intentional. But he's going to take the penalty for it.
Yeah, all of that was you're in charge of yourself, but it was weird. I don't know. I don't even have to be confident.
Some discussion at the bench. And the puck is on the ice. 9 taking the draw, and it's down around. 9 chips that out, makes himself an opportunity. Who's faster? 9 gets a hold and drops it back. South Bruce getting a hold of it. And can they break it out? 11 there to break that up. 11 off the boards and back into the zone. 9's there to chew it up. And it was a good way to start this penalty kill. 9 and 11 holding it to them. And they have some difficulty making it their passes when you got a couple guys circling around you and stuff. Giving you some friction. Back to the D-man. Sends one in. Aiden reading that well, getting his glove on it. And we'll get some new legs. Good way to kill that first 50 seconds of the penalty there, guys. Just getting it down into the zone. I think it was down there probably 40 seconds of that. Logan making an opportunity off the glass and gets it down. As South Bruce works it back towards the Saugeen Shores zone. Eventually goes back, and Carson's there to give them something to think about. The boys hustle back. South Bruce doing some defensive passing. Working their way up towards the net to make opportunities, and they do. 18 again, he's able to clear it. That's spot on. If that was an empty net, would have been in. Storm sending out some new skaters. 6 is out now. Chase this down. 18 there, boxing up the house. And 3 Tyler Chan out there as well. 18 gonna send it again. A little wide this time, but same shot and a good way to tie it up. And that'll do it for that penalty. As we're back to even in the center zone, Logan sending it east. And Logan with a bit of height on it and able to get it clear of the zone, forcing South Bruce to create that breakout play again. 4 in front of the net, and 6 picks it up. And it's down into South Bruce Blades territory for an ice. And we'll come back to the Storm zone for the faceoff. 3-0 if you're just tuning in. Although the scoreboard says 3-3, it's actually 3-0 for the South Bruce Blades. Cooper getting in the way of that one. South Bruce able to keep it alive. Up to 5. Okay. 15 getting a little physical there in front of the net, but able to keep the puck out of it. Number 8 gets it across the line, and they're met there with some friction. 15 steps ahead, and 8's got to go to war here. 13 trying to get that puck out. 8 does get a stick on it. Yeah, it's back into the mix. 15 going to be able to send that in, and it's bashed down by one of the South Bruce players. 17, Carson able to send it back towards the net. And 17 there to break that pass up. (17) far side, and that pass is picked off as teams get some new legs. Evan's going to hold on to things here. Evan with a nice pass up to 4, tipped in. 2, 4, 6 are on a mission now in South Bruce territory. 6, a bit of a backhander there, but it's back out towards the net. Aiden's going to have to put his glove on that. Referee skating in for the puck, nearly taking out the goalie. He held it together. Whistle blows, puck's on the ice. 19 trying to get in there, and it's under the skate of one of the South Bruce blades, and their D holds it. Eli around the boards, and that makes its way out. And they're back in the zone. Aiden fends that off. Behind the net. 14. So it's Bruce miffing on that pass, Mason able to pick that up, and Mason's going to go in with his head of steam. Gets it to the center. 2. And Mason working way ahead there to try to derail that, and he does. Back to Mason. 6 across to 2. Sawyer gets a hold in the zone. Sawyer gets robbed. And Eli letting that one past. Gosh. 19, Neben. And we're back off and away. 2's got a hold. Boys just having trouble keeping the puck on their stick today with these South Bruce players. They're able to know where these passes are going and able to pick them off, be there in the right place and stuff. So we got to be using the saucer passes. We've been practicing this. You know, put some height on it, stuff like that, and just be very intentional about the passing. Five, taking a tumble there, but keeping himself available. And now when the puck is in the neutral zone, Jaden and Owen nearly colliding like a pair of freight trains. 6 minutes and 18 seconds still on the clock in the second period. 3-0 for the South Bruce Blades as we face off at the line. Coach is trying to breathe some life into the team here to kind of aid in gloving that, but unable to hold on. And that's out back to this point. And Jaden getting a hold of this one. Jaden to 9. 9 weaving his way through traffic. And he's still got a hold, looking for an out here. And he gets it towards the net. 9 again. Back out front to Jaden. Jaden with a bit of a backhander. Goalie with his glove in the air looking for that. These boys are hungry to get the puck in that net. Back to 18. 18 deals with that. Picked off again by South Bruce. tough hit into Tyler with no call. Oh, actually did get the call. Arm was up. And worthwhile too. It was a little on the excessive side there for contact, so for local league. As Blue goes to the box, giving Saugeen Shores the one-man advantage for 2 minutes. Let's cash in. Joey, Carson, and Caden out there to do this. And goalie had to contend with that momentarily. As 7 backhands to 17. 17 gets it towards the net. Carson again out front, and Joey was right there ready to make something of it. Back to 7 and unable to hold it in as we head back to the Storm territory. 7 to 17. 17 cross ice. Picked up by Joey and into the zone. 17 asking for it, and then there it was, stalled out, and he had to pick it up. And that one working its way all the way around. 4 getting a hold. And 17 in there. And this one heads back down the ice. Six. Firing one in, slightly wide, and Cooper able to step right up for that and keep it alive as he gets pummeled at the line on his knees nonetheless. He seems to be skating okay. Aiden out of the net to play that one. 15, and this one's in the air. 6 getting a hold. 6 does a little deke, and he's ref took the stick right out of his hands. Three minutes on the clock here in the second period. As Jacob finding his way to the net on that one. Good play, Jacob. Stuck right with it. A nice goal there. Took a little chaos there in front of the net, but then he made it, sunk it home. Just a little persistence. And that's maybe the wind in the sails that these guys need just to get going late in the second period. That'll make it 3-1. 2 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. And 11. Building up some speed into the zone and weaving through traffic. 9 picks that up and keeps it alive. Back to 11. Use your D's, guys. Eli sending that in right through traffic and narrowly making his way through. As South Bruce not too happy about that burst of energy they're seeing from the Storm. Aiden dealing with that. And some words are exchanged. I'll have to check for the replay on that. I didn't see anything happening down there. But as we play short, sometimes we play better short. 17 making the difference there. Getting it down into South Bruce territory. Logan getting that long stick out and able to redirect the puck from heading into the zone. South Bruce working his way back towards, and they come through traffic and get it in front of the net. And you guys can't be letting them in like that, as they get some new skaters out. Aiden vacuuming that one up.
So the clock is still running.
1 minute left on this power play. 1 minute 18 seconds left in the period. As that puck's fired in hard, and that was off one of the bodies in front of the net. 15 able to stall that out and break up the play as this puck's redirected behind the net. Back out far side. 15 again. 15 shoveling it ahead. And he keeps it alive, and 6 able to get a hold. Six firing that out with 18 seconds left in this penalty kill. '18 blue slash. So we face off in the South Bruce zone. For some 4-on-4 for 10 seconds. Four on 4 here, boys. Now it's 5-on-4. Yep, here you go, guys. Break it out and let's go. You got 9 seconds to make something happen. Number 9 takes a hold through traffic. Gets it deep. South Bruce sends it around. And we're going to stop the stream here for a few minutes while the lads head to their dressing rooms and get a little break. So when you come back in, I'm going to send the link back out in the team chat. Either click the link in the team chat, it'll bring you right back into the stream. Or if you go back into the channel and you go to live, you should be able to see, in 10 minutes, I'll be back to live again. If it's not working for you, may try clearing your phone's memory. You know how you just swipe up. So if you just swipe YouTube back off and then restart it back up, that might work for you to get you back in. Just a suggestion or something I was thinking about during all that. Anyway, we will see you all here in a few short minutes, and we'll see what the third period looks like.